What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hope we're having a wonderful, 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 wonderful Saturday. Give it a little while to get the stream up and running here. All right, there we go. Oh, I got unable to connect on one of my things. Switch off. Well, we'll give it a minute. It says sending data, so it still says unable to connect. It's one of the fifth streaming options. I've kind of been fooling around a little bit on different options here, so I'm going to go ahead and try on live. Why not? Why not? Why not? Let's go ahead and check all the streams, make sure they're running. It's good. Fine, but I just want to double check and make sure it's a hat. Experience here. Kit looks good. Oh, Roman Spectra, thank you for joining. Doing. Hey, there we go. That was easy. Bounce over to chat. We're going to be doing something a little bit different today. This is going to be fun. Because a while back, there was MMORPG called Warhammer Online Age of Reckoning. The only reason why I want to go to the store page, if it even still stands, I guess it doesn't anymore. Just double check it here. That's the real version. Let's look at the store page, see if it's still hot. Yeah, I figured. Back in the day, really, really good MMO. A lot of PvP. Let's do. I just want to show you the trailer. That's the cinematic trailer. We're gonna see that anyway when we launch it, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, here we go.
I see you, your wretched race, your arrogant pride, the foolishness you show in the careers you choose, of sword over scroll, and the terror that lies in wait to punish your ignorance.
Very old trailer. Dark fantasy, of course.
I hear you, your pathetic thoughts, thinking yourself free, thinking yourself clever, as your feeble cries for help are ground by your last gasp of life. I smell you, the stench of fear that envelops you, as you try to control the winds of chaos. Your frail mind, desperate to comprehend the complexity you've unleashed, and the consequences of your actions, you must now face. I feel you, groveling in the dirt, coming closer to your fate.
Grandfather Nurgle. So, completely different studio, right? That was Sega and Climax, and then eventually it went over to the studio that did Dark Age of Camelot. And this will be the cinematic trailer. I don't know if this is actually something that we're going to see in the game, so I'm going to go ahead and play it now. Mythic Entertainment, that's a studio. So this was Mythic. They made Dark Age of Camelot, a few other things. 2008 is when it finally launched. That's wild to me. We have siege engines, we have orcs. Bonk. Keep in mind too, there's a pile of orcs there, so pretty amazing. You got your dwarven berserker being an absolute bad arse. Got the dark elves and the high elves. So, of course, this is post World of Warcraft, right? And everybody's just kind of not really sure what this is going to be all about. We're all pretty excited at the time, and then we saw this. And this, I think, is the one that's in the actual game. Or was. I don't know if it is with the version we're about to play, but...
War is everywhere. The dwarves fight a desperate battle against the savage greenskins. The Empire is under siege by the marauding armies of chaos. And across the great ocean, the Dark Elves assault Ulthuan, the island home of the High Elves. Faced with certain doom, elves, men, and dwarves have united their forces to form an alliance of order. Should they fail, the forces of destruction will conquer all.
All the stuff
This is
you can
the
imagine
dawn of a
in
new age,
Warhammer
an
Fantasy.
age where the fate of nations will be forged in the fires of war.
Post World of
This
Warcraft.
is the age of reckoning.
Post Lord of the Rings. So this was primed to be just such a good MMO, right? There's a lot of things that happened. The game had a few scandals. People didn't love the idea of paying monthly for it, and then there was a point where it... I love how he bonks the squig on the head and then gets it to grow. And then says, go get him. Ends up getting eaten. A few scandals. They overcharged people a bunch of money at the time. I remember getting a $200 charge on my account at one point because of that. It was a bit of a problem. And, you know, if it wasn't World of Warcraft at the time, nobody really wanted it. It was kind of wild. You got Firecrotch over here making it happen. Getting shanked by a Marauder. That was the character I played as when I was playing Warhammer Online, Age of Reckoning. Yoink. Oops. Good old Dark Elves. Extremely hedonistic and malicious. Worms are up real quick. Obviously a chosen of Tzeentch. The dark gods have given him gifts. That's a demon of Tzeentch. Changer of ways. Wish they would have gone with Slaanesh, honestly, but you know, it is what it is. So that was the game trailer when it first came out. Well, the game kind of died. Not because people didn't like it. It just didn't have the following, you know what I mean? However, today, in 2026, we can play Warhammer Online Return of Reckoning. And it is a very, very, very cool thing to be able to go back and play a full-on MMO. Totally free to play. You don't have to pay anybody for this. Only one server. Location's Europe, unfortunately. Obviously, I have a character that I'm going to go ahead and delete because... Oh, he's only rank 1. That's right, I made him a priest. I want to see what other character types that we have. So, you make an orc, excuse me, a dwarf, a man of the empire, or high elf. Dwarf, empire dude, or high elf. Let's see what we got here. So we already made a priesty guy, and that was this guy, right? Warrior priest. I was also thinking about a Knight of the Blazing Sun. That'd be kind of cool, but they look a little bit dorky for me. The Witch Hunter. This is one I've been thinking about. It's DPS. It'd be kind of a cool character to play as we go through here. And all I can think of when I see a character like this is Solomon Kane. If you don't know about Solomon Kane, basically, he's got a pistol, he's got a rapier, and he's a bad mofo. So you want to make him a little bit old and grizzled. Base number 8 is looking pretty good. Or 7. 5 or 4 look pretty good too, but let's try 8 just to see what that looks like. We're going to assume this guy's been through the ringer a little bit, but I don't know if he's going to need scars. Or even a missing eye. That seems like everybody would roll with that, right? Ooh, that's a pretty bad scar there, buddy. That's a pretty bad scar. Those are too symmetrical. This is the perfect thing that you put on your chaos dude. Scar number 3, it looks pretty sick. Yeah, I don't know. Let's not do the scar program, but we're gonna give him some long hair if we can. Ooh, except all the hair options are pretty bad. Maybe we do the opposite. Well, yeah. Not great. Not great at all. Make him Bruce Willis. Oh, we could do that. Might be a little bit better. I'm all about the fashion in these games, man. If they don't look good, they're not going to play good. That's my thought process. Totally wrong. Let's back out of that. Let me see. Let me check the elves, too. Not the dark elves. I had a regular elf. Or I had a dark elf. I want to see the regular elves. What is the... Is it Shadow Warrior would be the next? See, but they all look like... They all look the same. I'm not really interested in playing a character that looks kind of like that. I want somebody who's a little more roguish, you know what I mean? I got my fancy boys. See, all these guys kind of look alike as well. Not a big fan of that. Let's look at the Empire real fast. Yeah. Maybe we just go with our priest. That's iconic, right? Let's just go with our priest that we already have created. He got his eye taken in a battle of sorts. Make sure that our video settings are good. Hi. Yep, okay, good. Good. Yeah, we'll roll with that. And I must have just created that character and then not even started it. Loading Nordland. People of Nordland know what it means to live under the... Oh, I didn't even get a chance to read it. It loaded so fast. So fast. A little bit of lagginess there, though. I wonder what's causing that. The live event is active. Let's talk to you.
At long last.
Warrior Priest, good. We have desperate need of your services. Our ranks are falling to the Northmen. If things continue at this rate, they'll drive us out of our own lands. I've seen far too many a comrade in arms breathe his last breath out there. Go fight the fight, and may Sigmar's blessing be upon you.
You can help me.
You've been offered a quest,
This is how they
which is an excellent way to gain experience and rewards.
teach you. Let's do... Oh, wait. Sigmar be praised. The reinforcements have arrived at last. Not a moment too soon, either. Looks to me as if the Raven Host is gearing up for another assault. The Raven Host is the forces of chaos that are aligned with... Yeah, that guy looks badass. What am I talking about? That's so good. The forces of chaos that are aligned with Tzeentch. We've got things pretty well contained here at the moment, but beyond the town, well, you'll see. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. You didn't come here to talk, you came to fight. Go see Samuel Twitty, the Sergeant-at-Arms, just over yonder. He'll put you through the paces.
Now get on.
Let's go ahead and run over to him. That's... Yep, there we go. Samuel Twitty. New recruits. It's about time we saw some new blood around here. Hope you're ready to fight, because the enemy sure is.
Sigmar bless you.
Alright, you there, open an ear if you value your life. I'm Samuel Twitty, Master-at-Arms, and I'm here because the village, nay, the Empire itself, is in dire peril. There's no time to waste. Put down the invading marauders and return to me for your orders. Yes, orders. We'll stand together against the Horde, or we'll be laid in our graves side by side. I pinpointed the location on your map to aid you. Now go. Slaughter 3 marauders nearby and return to Samuel Twitty. Press M to open your map and refer to the waypoints if you have trouble locating them. No big deal. So here's where we are. There's where the marauders be. Standard fare for MMOs. You find a marauder, you click the button, and then you press the 1, the 2, and the 3 buttons. 3 actually healed me, so that's the whole thing. Looks like 1 and 2 are what we need. We picked up a treacherous ring. We have Northmen to deal with. It's funny because why would I want to play World of Warcraft when this looks obviously so much better? Graphically, it's just far superior. Yeah. I'm basically a paladin for all intents and purposes on this character, so we'll head back to Homeboy. Warrior Priest. Samuel. You seem to be strong of both heart and limb. Those beasts were dispatched with speed, if not skill. Perhaps not all is lost.
Keep to the road.
As a reward for your actions,
Yeah,
a
shut up.
new item has just been placed into your backpack.
Just before you arrived, a group of Northmen stole into the village and began setting fire to the houses there. There's a priest by the name of Lanric who ran into the throng in order to free villagers from the burning homes. Look, you can see him over yonder, but we've had our hands full here, and I've not yet been able to lend a maid. The rites and administrations he performs are very important, and even more vital are the lives he is saving. You've done all you can here for the moment. Go speak with Lanric and see what assistance you may be able to provide him. So, let's hang out with Lanric real quick. And these guys aren't going to attack you. You can just run. Lanric's not looking too good. He's got his faithful hound as well. Oh, buddy, you are friggin' adorable. Hardly a hound, is it? It's more like an English bloodhound. That's what it is. Do not despair, friend. This will all pass. Grimmenhagen will blossom as never before, once the Northmen have all been driven back from whence they came. Stay back. No, wait, you're not one of the Northmen, are you? You must be from the reinforcements the sergeant was expecting. Gods be praised. Perhaps now we'll stand a fighting chance. Marauders' attack came too swiftly for many of our folk to retreat. Now they remain below, trapped in their homes, as the cursed Northmen set fire to the village. I am but one man, Macaviel. I cannot hope to save them all. If you could call yourself a servant of the Empire, you must protect its people. Help me save them, warrior priest. I've marked the area on your map. Go to the burning buildings near Lanric and rescue anyone who may be who have become trapped by the marauders. Break down the doors by right-clicking on them. Kill any marauder torchbearers you find along the way to stop them from spreading fires. Report to Lanric when finished.
Go to it.
Well, first, before we do that, we need to go to our character. How do I do that? That's not tab. It's... How do we get to our account, or our character, I mean. Character is P. And what's our bag is B, so P and B, okay. Imperial Pack Mule. We already have a mount, so that's kind of cool. We have a Treacherous Ring. I don't think I can equip that, but I can equip the Rugged Boots. Right? Oh, I can't equip those either. Crack Fists of Fortification. I can equip those, yes? Okay, good. I've got Fists of Doom. Break that door down. One more guy in there. Get out, dude. Bonk. Flask of cheap wine. Free yourselves. We have Sigmar's Fist as well. Looks like a blessed attack which deals 45 damage to your target and increases your defense target strength for 7 seconds. That's really good. Don't need it yet though. I'll need it when I need it, you know what I mean? Lie, you fools. Trying to find the auto run button on the mouse.
Praise the gods.
By Tall's grace, you saved them. Don't know how you did it, warrior priest. I've been hard pressed to carry them out one by one. Still, we each do what we can. The gods shore up the lack, eh?
Good luck. You'll need it.
You've done a great service here. With proper training, you'll likely rise up the ranks quickly. Maybe even take the fight to the gates of the inevitable city itself. I think I've got a handle on things here. Go now up the path and speak to the trainer there, then report to Victor Reese in the village center. I'm sure he'll be able to put your new skills to good use. We need to speak to the career trainer, Elsa Schmidt, in the Grimmenhagen village center. Or to Victor Reese when you're done.
I ain't getting any younger.
And that's it. This was an interesting time for MMOs, man. Everybody was just living in the shadow of World of Warcraft, for being honest, right? It was all just a part of the program. You can take on these fights, you know, while you're here. Might as well. Pick up some more items along the way, but Griffin War Fusilier. Let's get rid of all these. We know how experience points work. We know how quests work. We know how quest tracker works. We know what happens when you complete quests, what items are for, what bound items are, uncommon items, and earning rank. Let's talk to Victor Reese first and level up.
Finally.
Very darkness was nipping at my heels as I made my way here. And what thanks do I receive for the warning, grudging acceptance, and outright refusal to follow my lead?
Plenty of work
You there,
to be
stand
done.
fast. I have need of you. Many of Grimmenhagen's farm folk are unwilling to take up arms in defense of the Empire. Some even say they'd be better off in the thrall of the ruinous powers. I'd say we'd be better off as food for the ravens. Look, even now the carrion crows gather overhead. I see them. You're right. This grumbling and blasphemy must stop. Go now and reason with any farmers you must find. I will not see this village fall to evil. Canvass the field north of Grimmenhagen and speak with the 3 farmers by right-clicking on them. Defend yourself if they become violent. Report to Cuthbert on Carrion Hill when done.
Go to it.
We'll do it. Elder
At
Echo,
long last.
do not lose hope, for those that wrong us shall be reckoned with. Woe
You can help me,
begone.
can't you?
Praised is Sigmar. Blessed are those who come to defend Grimmenhagen in his name. Our village stands on the brink of destruction, and only with that strength of arms will be able to turn back the tide. The marauders make an attack again, Macaviel. Rouse our dwarf allies so that we may stand against the darkness together. These dwarf allies can be found inside the inn at the south end of Grimmenhagen. Right-click on the tavern door to open it. Speak with Orgny Stouthammer and rouse him for battle.
Now get on with it.
Oh, I'm sure he's been drinking. You are the archer career trainer. I do not need you. Or whatever you are. What career trainer are you? Usa. Are you, sir?
Finally.
Or just take volunteer step and put your name to the list. If you know proper schooling, just sign your name with an X. That's 2 strokes for your simple-minded folks.
You can help.
Step forward. If your name is on the list, gather up some armor and report to the village square for deployment. If your name is not on the list, step forward and I shall place it there. Ah, you are the colors of the order. What a welcome sight. I have orders to press every able-bodied citizen into service, but it's been hard. Take this, Jacob Hebel, for instance. He's on my list, and he fought bravely in the last war. This time he refuses to muster. Maybe you could speak with him, warrior priest, and convince him that giving his life for Sigmar and Karl Franz is in his best interests.
Now get on with it.
Maybe.
Praise the gods.
Tokens
I
of
need
war.
your help.
Warrior priests have got a proposal for you. The world is a dangerous place, and sometimes having a group of warriors like yourself can prove helpful. There are battles that await you, which may be beyond your capabilities. However, know that the rewards for these struggles can be greater than the solitary quest. Venture out into the wilds and confront the dangerous foes that await you. I'll see you rewarded for your efforts with some coins, and you'll even learn where you can exchange these coins for high-quality products. Okay, so these are public quests. You can basically get gold bags for them, etc.
Good job.
To get some cooler items than we already have, so that's nice. We're going to grab all these quests, and I'm not going to read through a lot of them.
Here's work for you.
We're going to go ahead and just accept.
At long last.
The end is nigh.
Get to it.
Scenarios
Plenty
of
of work to be
war.
done. By the full moon.
War battlefields. We're also going to set this as our rally point because we want to come back here if we die, which could happen.
Time's marching on. There you are.
And we
Plenty
get
of work to be
the
done.
Elder Occult quests squared away. Okay, so we got a ton of quests now, as you can see. And like most MMOs, we just kind of have to figure out what we're... Oh. We just kind of have to figure out what we're doing in this area. So here, I'm guessing, since this is a friendly-ish area, we're going to be talking to somebody, busting down their door and trying to find them. So that we can convince them to join the battle. You. Just a random villager. Let's get rid of some of these. See what happens. How do I turn off the tracking? Is there a way to do that from here? I don't think there is. You have to literally do that for every single one of them. That's kind of annoying. But we could do this. Well, because I don't have to click more than once, how about I just do this? Oops. Let's go here. We can show it on the tracker as things that we need to complete, but we don't have to show it on the map. How about that? Yes. Alright, let's get rid of all of the quests for tracking. And just sort of start... Okay, so we got one here in this general vicinity. This is the Wobegon. Rouse the dwarf allies. Okay, so we gotta find dwarf allies. Let's do that first. What do we got back here? Bonk. You guys are from Nordland, definitely not dwarves. Not seeing any other dwarves in here anywhere. That guy's an NPC. He's not gonna have what we need. Pretty sure. We have to go to a tavern. Is that because he's my target technically? Yeah, I think it is. I think so. Grimmenhagen Inn. I'm having a hard time finding that. Grimmenhagen Inn. Is that it? Yeah, that looks like it. Up the stairs. Orny Stouthammer. We dwarves like our beer like we like our ladies. Stout and full of kick. Oh, battle you say? Do you think I'm deaf? I can hear the common fire well enough. Cannon fire. We dwarves like a stiff drink before battling, and since the pig's wallow you call ale... Oh, since this pig's wallow you call ale don't have much in the way of kick, I'll be needing a bit more before I'm ready to fight. So we need to get him drunk, basically. Are you daft? Didn't you hear me? Leave me be. If you're so interested in getting a dwarf to fight for the manlings, go talk to Alrin. He's that one that got me into this mess in the first place. Bring the dwarf Alrin Bitterstone and speak to him. He can be found tending the forge in the outskirts of Grimmenhagen. Alright.
Time to waste.
We'll run over there. Okay, in the meantime, before we head that way, stuck on a wall. Stuck on a wall. Let's go speak with Elsa Schmidt. Elsa, where are you? Oh, I guess I am talking to you, aren't I?
I'm giving lessons.
Ah, by career abilities. No abilities. Mastery build switch. Don't need that. Well, I can't really train in anything right yet, so
Sigmar bless you.
I've spoken with her. I need to go back to Victor Reese. Yeah, it definitely scratches that MMO itch and looks a lot cooler, I think, than World of Warcraft, if I'm being honest. But for some reason, everybody was just loving WoW at the time. Just goes to show it does not really matter when it comes to MMOs. If the graphics are better, sometimes it's just what's your preferred aesthetic, and is this something that your friends are playing? That's the key. I don't think it really had it in it to be the next WoW, because Warhammer, anyway, at the time, was not nearly as... I mean, it wasn't... At that time period, it was a big game. I think Burning Crusade was the only expansion out at the time. So it was a pretty big deal, right? The issue is that nobody wanted to talk about any other MMO. A ton of companies were making MMOs. I remember even Richard Garriott of Ultima Online made Tabula Rasa, which I really loved. I thought that was really great because it was like a sci-fi take on the MMO genre. Thought that was really fun. Alright, let's go back and talk to Victor again.
There you are. Ranald, bless you. Ain't getting any younger.
Very good. Let's see if we can get our hearts and minds. Oh, we don't have that one here. A son's sacrifice. That's right over here, it looks like. Search the town for farmer Jacob Hebel. Convince him to take up arms against the Chaos War host. Jacob Hebel.
Finally.
Why do they come? We haven't even gathered the harvest. What's this? Some prancing pony sent to press me into the ranks? I won't go. I did my stint in the militia already. I've done my duty. Go ahead, look down upon me if you like. But what do you know of my plight? I leave my farm, them raiders will burn it. I leave my family undefended, they'll be tortured and killed. Who will protect them? You? Them raiders will take what they will, and they leave just like they've always done. What's that you say? A war host of the Raven God? I don't believe it. If you say this is true, then we're all doomed. If I were to fight, I'm too old. I can't leave my family.
Sigmar bless you.
You won't be taking me, and I won't be taking you won't be taking my children. I know my son's got it in his head to fight for Victor, but I won't allow it. Speak of Jacob's son, and then return to Scrivener Elwyn with the news of what transpired here. All right, let's go talk to Jacob's son.
By the luck of Ranald.
Despite my father's wishes, I must go off to war, just as he did his duty in the past. I must do mine. I will defend the Empire from these dark
Ranald
marauders.
bless you.
Alright, let's go find this Scrivener.
Praise the gods. Aid me,
There's
aid
another
the
one.
Empire.
Scrivener Owen.
There you are.
It's highly irregular, but I will just list note that Jacob Hebel has presented himself for muster. Old men and children. Is this what the Empire has come to? Yep. So I get to choose one of these. Holy Codex.
Sigma bless you.
Cracked slip shoes of fortification.
I've been around a lot longer than you. You best hear me out.
Oh, that's a player character. I was like, what is that? Oh, cool. You can make those fade. I don't know how useful that is, if I'm being honest. Skip through these. Oh, the Raven Hell Cannons. I remember this. Oh, I think we're getting to a point where we have too many missions. There we go. Of Honor and Glory. That's the one we currently have. Which one is this? Life of Sigmar lying on the second floor of the tavern. Okay. Find the Life of Sigmar. That looks like a book. I think that's... Yep, Life of Sigmar. It's kind of easy to get stuck on geometry in this one. Turn to Aaron Aldemar after you're successful. Aaron Aldemar.
At long last.
Ah. I'm going to start to get used to what these icons look like, and then I should be better off. Honor and Glory. Very good. Enjoy the book, buddy.
Get on with it.
Need to speak with Stephen Busso. He's in the tavern.
Fine wares and finer prices. Tell your friends. Step right up.
Oh, look at your wares, my friend. I need to sell some of this crap that I've been picking up. Yes. Yes. Oh, I can't sell it. I just have to get rid of it. Yep. Wrapped rations, worn boots. Sell the worn boots. The wine, the water, we're good. The rugged boots we can get rid of. Treacherous ring. And we gotta keep our book of binding. Move these. Oceans where we can see them.
Pleasure doing business.
Take a look at our quests. Nordland and Norska have been captured by Order. Nice. This is one of the reasons why I picked Order, because I looked at the server population, and it's a lot of chaos. A lot of chaos. Let's come over here, go back to the quest. We'll track all these because they're all outside of town. Kind of figure it out from there. Is there a way to user interface? Yeah, I want to be able to... What's the message timings? I want to be able to make it... And it doesn't look like it. It's trying to make the UI smaller. I wonder if that's a setting under graphics, actually. Video? Global UI scale. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I got glasses. We're good.
Hello there. Keep to the road. Sigmar's blessings.
You're not gonna go fight? How about you?
Sigmar's blessings. Reynold, bless
Nothing.
you.
Oh, you got
You
rallied.
hear about the
Okay.
war?
Rallied
On your
3.
way now.
That was good. Gonna talk to this guy.
There you are. I need your help. At long last.
Battle Ring of the War Chain. Toughness, spiritual resistance, elemental resistance, corporeal resistance. Wounds, spiritual, elemental, corporeal. So wounds or toughness? I think wounds. Or, I mean toughness, not
Keep
wounds.
to the road.
Very good. Very nice. We're gonna slowly get better gear here as we go on. We got going here. Raven Hell Cannons. Oh, gotta mess with the Hell Cannons. Yeah. Enter the sniper aim so we can shoot it to death. There we go. Bonk. We're gonna hit that third one too. They're firing really slow. That's kind of wild. What's up, Cuthbert?
Praise the gods.
I've returned the fire
I ain't getting any younger.
and have tested my metal. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's a good MMO, and if you're wanting to scratch that itch, it could be fun for you, you know? We're not going to play too much of it. I think this is more an offline kind of a thing. MMOs in general. There is one that I am going to be playing online, I think a little bit more, but I just kind of wanted to show this one off a little bit so you can see what it's all about. Let's get a little bit of experience. We got one more level up here that we can get. If I kill like 2 more enemies, I should be able to use it. Might as well while I'm here. Gimme. Bonk. Got more of those garbage boots again. Rank 4. Very nice. Yeah, it's good. You know, like I said, it's standard MMO. As you level up, you'll start to notice that there's like PvE events, PvP events, raids in certain areas that you're only going to be able to, that you'll be like defending or attacking based on the lore. So I liked it quite a bit when it was out. I do remember having to play my own music though, because there wasn't really any music when I was playing in the game. So yeah, it's decent.